What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy No Money Spent Sizzle here. And if you haven't really been paying attention in the past couple of weeks, a lot of 2K players are in a bit of an outrage because of how much VC it costs to attribute points cost to fully max out your player. So what I was going to do for you guys here today is to show you guys my method that I use to go from a brown shirt 60 overall to a 90 overall in about a week's time without spending any money out of my pocket. So I just want to remind you guys before we get into it, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. I'm probably one of the few 2K players that actually enjoy playing my career, and if there's any way to get VC and max out your player without spending money out of your pocket, I'm all for it. Now since we got that all out of the way, let's get it.
Many mafia niggas.
Yeah. Alright, welcome back. Let's get right into it. This is gonna be a real quick video. First things first, definitely recommend, if you're not even gonna play the game for the day, you don't really have time to play, at least have a minute or two to log in and get your daily reward. Cause it's either gonna be VC or it's either gonna be boost. That's really all I get, and who can't benefit from boost or VC? So at least take care of that. That's just the easiest thing to do. And who knows, you may get lucky one day, like somebody did last year and got 100k VC. So you never really know, so just take care of that first. Alright, next, as you're gonna be able to see right here, I did complete all my main objectives because I was looking for the best, fastest, quickest way to get the VC. So I really completed all of them, but the most next important ones that's going to really help benefit you is going to be these daily objectives here, the daily and the weeklies, because it's pretty simple. The dailies are pretty much a repeat, almost like every day. You pretty much already know the answer. Really just takes a few minutes out your day to answer some user questions, and some of these you may already know the answer to, but if you don't and you get them wrong, you get to go right back in there and pick the right answer this time. So it was those music questions, and you're taking pictures, you're going around taking pictures in certain places here and there. Don't really take long at all. Literally takes almost like 5 minutes to do all the daily objectives. And once you finish that, the next thing I like to do is just the race of the week. The race of the week is really easy. Normally just takes a minute or two, and they give you a good amount of chunk of VC for it. And so think if you're just doing the dailies every day and doing the weeklies just about whenever you can, like all that VC kind of it adds up here and there. And then a plus, what you playing my career, I know a lot of people don't want to play that, but that's just where I get a chance to learn how to play the game. But that my career VC adds up too. In the beginning, first season, it seemed like they give you somewhere close to about 800-900 VC a game, and then the second season you really get I think it looks like I'm averaging around like 1,300-1,400 VC a game. So all that really adds up. You really think about it. It really my career gives you a time to see what's new in the game, see what you can and can't get away with the AI. So that's just where I take the time out and learn what's new about the game. The next thing is going to be the endorsements and the MVP points. With the endorsements, most of the time you just got to check it and go accept the endorsement, because it's a lot of times I didn't seen that I have to just go talk to the rep to just go pick up the VC, because you already have the amount of games you need to play. You already have it done. Well, as far as the my career NBA games go, any endorsement, they want you to play a certain amount of games, and I believe it's levels to it. The first level, I believe you have to play just like 10 games. Each endorsement, they give you like somewhere between 2 to 3 KVC. And with the MVP points, what that is like for every certain amount of number you do hit, as far as MVP points go, they give you VC for it, and which all can be accomplished during the daily rewards, weekly rewards, and playing the NBA games in your my career. As you can see, majority of my chart is pretty maxed out. And I remember on 2K22 on the music, once you reach level 7 or level 8, you was already getting your studio, you did your concert, making your song, you was making, and you got VC somewhere between 50 and 75, K VC. So It's nothing like that on 2K23. I got it maxed out and I haven't made a single song. You would think you would have did a song with J. Cole or anything, something like that, but nothing like that happened. It seems like they really got it spread out. You really, when to hit 99, it's gonna take a little time, so it's no real rush. You'll eventually get there. And I would just put all my VC towards my player first, as far as attribute points go. Like, build him up first. Don't go buying clothes and unnecessary things and then upgrade your person's attributes. Like, that's playing the game backwards. I would build them up first, as far as you can get them, and let the clothes and stuff come last. Because if you playing the game, playing these objectives, they give you free clothes. I don't buy clothes. Everything I have was given to me for free. And last but not least, the one I wouldn't recommend is going to be the Ante Up. Because, man, if you know, but they got all type of games, VC prices going on up in here, 5,000 and 10,000. But unless you that dude, I wouldn't recommend it. Unless you just know you got, you that guy and you got your squad, y'all just on the same level. And then saying all of that, 2K23 does give you opportunities to make VC, different opportunities. It's just up to the player. I know content creators, they're going to actually spend their money on the VC because they creating content, and at the end of the day, they're gonna claim that they're gonna get all that back at the end of the year. But for the casual players, like, what's your excuse of buying VC and then complaining about it? That doesn't really help, because it's only so many content creators, so many YouTubers buying it, but look how many non-content creators, like regular casual players, just buying all this VC and then turning around and like, wow, they price gouging. Why is the VC so high now to max out your player? Because they know at the end of the day you're going to spend it. Most players do not want to grind and just take the time. They want to get that 99 overall like now, but for what? I understand if you're competing in tournaments, leagues, playing wages for money, I understand that you're making videos. But if you're just a casual player, what's your excuse just not to play the game and grind your player out? It literally takes somewhere between maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. If I'm already sitting currently at a 93, and I really just play kind of close to 2 to 3 hours a day. But please believe, if the majority of 2K players keep buying VC to max out their player as soon as possible, and nobody wants to grind, these numbers that you're seeing as far as these attribute points cost, as far as VC goes, these numbers are only going to get higher. So you think you're seeing something now, wait till the next product come out, and the next one after that. It's going to be well over 500K to max out a player. This is a business. Why would 2K lower the VC prices if majority of the players are going to continue to buy it? And not only are a lot of players buying it, they're buying it at a record-breaking price. Like, each release, 2K is breaking records, their previous records of how much VC is being sold. And in saying all of that, man, this video is coming to an end. So just take the time out and grind your player. It doesn't really take that long. Do not become a statistic. If you enjoyed this video, man, please hit that like button for me and subscribe. More to come. Until next time, man, what's your mentality?